Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel where today I'm going to be talking to you about how to get rid of shit that you don't need. It could be from clothes to makeup to shit in the man drawer or the woman drawer, and we all know we've all got one of those. The man drawer is probably my worst pet peeve. It's just horrendous and I never look in it. Although my woman drawer is probably just as bad and he wouldn't want to look in that either. You could be keeping clothes that don't fit you that you think you might get into, a top that looked pretty on you once before but now it doesn't look so good on you. Keeping makeup and eye palettes that you think, yeah, one day I'm going to use this. Have you used it? When was the last time that you used this product? Does it have sentimental value? Are you keeping this item because it means something to you, or are you just holding on to it thinking that if you throw it away, you're gonna feel bad? I don't know. There are so many things to explore when it comes to holding on to stuff. We all hold on to stuff, to shit, to things that we think are sentimental. And if they are and you don't want to throw it, that's fine. I have stuff that generally I don't use all the time. Probably mainly makeup and clothes that I don't fit into. Clothes that I think, you know what, Rose, you're gonna lose weight. It's fine. Keep those pair of jeans because you will fit into them someday. Guaranteed that's not gonna happen. You might as well throw them away and buy yourself some jeans that actually fit, because when I go into my wardrobe at the moment, nothing fits me and it's depressing and it gets you down. So cut that bullshit when it comes to stuff like that. If the top doesn't fit you and you haven't worn it recently, get rid of it. There is so much stuff. I say to my husband, why have you still got this? I haven't got any clothes, is something he always says. I've got no clothes. And I'm like, yes, you have. You've got, these drawers here are all Ben's clothes. I was like, you've got that and everything downstairs hanging up. What do you mean you've got no clothes? Oh, they're old. I don't like them. I don't wear it anymore. It's got a stain on it. Why is it in your drawer? You don't need to keep it. Get fucking rid of it. So I'm going to share 10 questions that will help you declutter. So the first thing you're going to want to ask yourself, is this item something I use regularly? Because that's the main reason. If it's something you use regularly, then it's worth having. If it's not, then you might as well throw it. But that then goes on to question number 2. If it's not something you use regularly, is it something you love? It could be Penny, for example. Here's Penny, Penny my penguin. Penny I don't use regularly, but Penny is something that I love, so I'm going to keep Penny. Okay. Another question you could ask yourself is, are you keeping this out of obligation or expectation? And that's something you really need to consider. Question 4, are you holding on to this because you think you should love it? Now, there's a difference between loving something and thinking that you have to love it and you can't get rid of it. Maybe you think it will hurt someone's feelings if you get rid of it. But at the end of the day, that's down to you. You either love it or you don't love it. You either use it or you don't. Number 5, am I saving this just in case? Now, this brings me down to clothes, for example. Am I saving that pair of jeans over there just in case I fit into them? Am I saving this top just in case one day I might like it? You either like it or you don't. It either fits you or it doesn't. And if it doesn't fit you, throw it. If you don't really like it and you're not sure if you'll ever wear it, throw it. Give it away. Give it to charity. Put it in a box. See if somebody else likes it. Recycle it. Something. But if you don't need it in your house, get rid of it. So question number 6 is, do you have multiples of the same thing? Well, then that would be talking about me and makeup, and I could declutter my makeup, but I like collecting my makeup. But if you're not like me and like collecting makeup and it's just all sitting up there in the box and you have about 7 face primers that kind of all do the same thing or one slightly different, but let's just say for example here that they're all the same, then there's no point. Just keep one. Pick one that you like and then get rid of the others or share the others on. But if you've got something that does the same thing as the other item, you don't really need to keep it, do you? Number 8, are you holding on to a broken item to fix one day? Okay, so this now makes me think of a top that I had, and I bought it from a shop called Shana, and it's a really tacky, bad made top. All of their clothes are really rubbish. I mean, I thought Primark was bad. Primark is fucking good compared to this shop called Shana here in Spain. So this shop, I bought 2 jumpers, which I thought I really liked at the time. They're V-neck and they really don't suit me, but I didn't realise this until I'd fixed it. I had one that was cream, and the one that was cream was absolutely fine. I liked it. My other one, which was maroon, as soon as I came home, I realised it had a massive gaping hole under the armpit. I was like, oh fuck, that sucks. I put it to the side because I don't have a sewing box in my house. I'm not as organised as what my mum was. So I put it to the side and I had it there for about 2 months, and I only decided the other day, oh, I'm going to go and buy a needle and thread from the Chinese bazaar and sew it up. Sewed it up, put it on, husband walks up the stairs, I turned around and go, I don't really like this top, it doesn't look good on me. Nah, it doesn't. So I threw it. Instead of keeping it, I threw it. If you can hear dogs, that's because the dogs over there are barking and my frigging dog downstairs is barking and it's driving me mad. Question number 9. Is this item worth the time I spend cleaning it and storing it? Say you've got a big ornament and you look at it all the time and it's collecting fucking dust. And you spend most of your time maybe cleaning it or moving it around to somewhere else. And really when you look at it, you don't really like it. Then why have you got it? Get rid of it. Having things organised and tidy and in the right place, for me, it cleanses my mind. I'm one of those people who thinks clean house, clean mind. I find it very difficult in life to live if my house is an absolute shithole. I'm not clean freak, but I'm also not a really messy person either. I have days when things are just really messy and it drives me mad that I just go on a crazy kind of clean. But I'd like to generally keep stuff clean. And we've all got those things that are hanging around that we don't really want around and we don't really need and they're just fucking annoying, so just get rid of them. And the last one is number 10. Could I use this space for something else? Yes, you can. You can. Do you need that box over there sitting with all of your shit in it? Do you need to have that box that's got loads of other shit in it that you don't need to have in there? Do you need that? No, get rid of it, declutter. I have now, when I'm actually looking at my desk, I can see that I have a couple of pots just full of crap and I'm looking at them thinking it's got a poo bag in, not with poo in, but just a poo bag, a notebook, some random receipts, a letter that's not even for me, and a padlock for luggage. It's just such a random drawer. So what I do is I take that off of my computer desk or my desk where I do my makeup. I then chuck that into the woman drawer and I close the drawer. And then I have those times where I sit there and go, I need to sort through this drawer. And I declutter it bit by bit. And then I look in the drawer and I still have just as much shit in that drawer than when I started. So guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, then hit the button down below and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.